Hi everyone, Pastor Joe. It's always a blessing to talk with you, to say thank you. This past weekend you were so kind to our missionaries from Dearborn, Michigan. We raised $500 to help put in a new kitchen in the church. This is a church that primarily reaches out to Islamic people in a culture that's 98% Islamic there in Dearborn. We have a full team going up there to do evangelism, prayer evangelism, construction, and just show love to the Islamic community there in Dearborn. We're very excited about that, and I thank you for your faithfulness. In fact, what you demonstrated is really what I'm going to be preaching on this weekend. It's the second in the series of the fruit of the Spirit, and it's on joy. And the joy of the Lord is our strength. And joy, it's not like happiness. Happiness comes from something that happens to me, something I get. That's happiness. But joy is something that comes from the inside. And if you want a real picture of that, my daughter Alisha and I will give 4 thumbs up to the new movie Risen. We went to see that last night. Great period piece about Jesus, very well done, historically, well documented, and really shows the joy that came over the disciples, over the Romans when they became followers of Christ, the peace that came over them. Just an amazing piece. I'd highly recommend it, kind of to set the stage for your Easter weekend and all that's coming up in the next few weeks. Yes, we're still collecting candy, individually wrapped candy and plastic eggs for our big outreach. Pursuit, our college ministry, is back, meets at 7 o'clock on Thursday night in the Forge. Anybody in the college age group, that's a great opportunity to connect. A lot of folks come, get worship, get some Bible teaching, and really kind of do things on their own level. We also have this weekend the Bike Blessing. This is a big outreach event to bikers. We'll have lots of bikers on campus. Love them. Go up and make sure you make them feel welcome. There'll be a big barbecue here to bless them, and it's really a chance for us to love somebody to Jesus or love them back to Jesus, back to a church when they go home. Who knows what God can do with a little church in Ormond Beach when these guys end up going back home. The last thing, we're in our donation station this month. We're collecting beans and rice, dry beans, dry rice. This is the staple of the Haitian community, around the world, but there's 750,000 Haitians that live in South Florida. We have the privilege of partnering with a number of churches down there, one in particular in Fort Lauderdale that's kind of our distribution center. It's a congregation of about 1,000 people doing some really, really amazing work. And so we give them beans and rice and clothes and shoes, and then they give it out in the name of Jesus, but through their church, so they can win people to the Lord back through their congregation, their Creole-speaking congregation in Fort Lauderdale. So pack the place with beans and rice. We'll take everything you got down there to bless those people. Remember Nehemiah 8:10, joy of the Lord is your strength. Love being your pastor. I'll see you this weekend.